As that was Britney Spears' cover song by Mariah Digby. Now we got on the line here, we got Jeremy the Loner. He's from DeansPlanet.com. He runs a little forum down there. And Dean's Planet's a pretty good site. It's got a lot of naked chicks. And I know you guys who listen to our show loves women. Jeremy, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's up?
Nothing much, man. Just wanted to interview you. You're a pretty interesting guy. We read your MySpace page. You got a lot of cool stuff to say, talking about women you'd like to sleep with. You've done some interviews with a lot of cool playmates there. What is your website and your MySpace page so our listeners can check you out?
Well, I write for DeansPlanet.com. Sorry, I'm hearing a little bit of echo here.
Okay.
DeansPlanet.com, it's basically a celebrity picture site, like you were saying. A lot of chicks on there, a lot of like nude-type women, which is, of course, what brings people in. We also have a lot of celebrity interviews, columns, which is kind of what I do, all kinds of fun shit.
So how would people get to your site?
It's just DeansPlanet.com, all one word, DEANS, planet.com, no hyphens, no nothing. Takes you right there.
Okay. So what's new with you, Jeremy? Tell us a little about this column you write. What are some of the topics you have on there?
Well, that's what's cool about writing for the site. I started writing there, I guess, about 5 years ago. And the cool thing about Dean is it'll let you write about whatever the fuck you want to write about. Like, I might do a column one week about the 10 shittiest power ballads of all time. Then the next week I'm writing about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or just interviewing some porn star, you know.
That's what
Pretty much anything goes on there, which is part of what the site's about.
And who are some of these porn stars you've interviewed?
Oh, Christ. Let me think. What's the one? She's the bondage queen. Ashley Renee is her name.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently, for people that are into bondage, she's like apparently a big deal. She does like these bondage videos where she gets tied up and like humiliated by women.
Ashley
so she sent me
Nicole,
like this. Ashley Renee is her name.
Ashley
if you look on Wikipedia and shit, you'll find all kinds of stuff about her.
Right.
So she sends me like this link to her site, and it's basically I downloaded this video clip. She's dressed up like Wonder Woman, and there's these two chicks spanking her, saying like demeaning things.
Yeah, I'm on her website right now.
Shit.
She's the queen of bondage, and she looks pretty hot, man. Have you ever met her in person?
No, man. Who's going to want to fucking meet a guy named Jeremy the Loner in person?
Yeah, I mean, what's up with that name? That's one of our questions.
Well, you know, what else, man? You know, you're just an angry, lonely guy with the keyboard and too much beer and free time, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that what, that's what internet fame is all about?
I think that would make up our whole audience, pretty much.
Well, there you go, man.
But that's why we're here, to give them advice, get them laid.
Get them drunk.
Yeah. So
how am I going to get laid listening to you guys?
Well, you're one of our guests, so we want to get some information from you. I know a lot of our audience out there wants to know how to approach some hot porn stars, and I know you got those women on your website, so obviously you know how to approach some pretty hot women.
We got invited to cover the Erotic Expo a couple of years ago in New York City, and Dean was going to fly me out there and everything, and it would have been like wall-to-wall porn stars for 3 days.
That's what I'm talking about.
We didn't get to go, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Who exactly is Dean?
Dean, the guy who runs the site, he's from Pennsylvania. He got into the site because he was like a big Howard Stern fan. So there's a lot of Howard Stern-related interviews on there.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. It's got a lot to do with Howard Stern. That's kind of how I got to know that website is just from being a Howard Stern fan. I recognize.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, and that's basically how I started writing for the site. I used to go to the Howard Stern news groups. I never posted there, you know. I would just read them.
It's
and
okay,
then,
you can
one
admit
day
to
I
it.
sent some of my shit in, and been writing for them ever since.
Yeah, well, you said that Dean here was going to pay for you guys to fly out to the Erotic Expo. So this
That's
Dean,
what he said. He might have been full of shit. Who
is he
knows?
making a lot of money off of this website?
You know, I really don't know, and to be honest with you, I've never even met him in person, because we live in different states, and I don't think he wants me to have his phone number, because I only call people when I'm like in need.
Obviously, I don't want you having my phone number, man. That's actually how we couldn't find your phone number, and then we realized you were the guy that was calling me 5-10 times last night at about 2 o'clock in the morning. What was up with that, Jeremy?
I was calling you at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, you're a little too drunk to remember, huh?